not going to work at all? What if McCarthy beats him out? Or do you feel like McCarthy has been given the number one spot, Daniel? Do you feel like Murray has been given the number one spot? Or is it a chance that McCarthy really beats him out at the end of the day for sure? Damn, but Daniel pretty much say Vikings will be last in the NFC North again. Back to back seasons. Are we kidding me here? Or were we third this year in the NFC North when it was all said and done? Crazy work, man. Crazy work. I'm on Zoaz. What's going down, Dre? What's going down, Dre? What's going down in the boogie downtown, man? No cap. Make sure you come in the chat. You like it up, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. I repeat, hit that bell. I'm gonna get into this article. What Kevin O'Connell allegedly told Kyler Murray could be trouble for JJ McCarthy, huh? I wonder why. I wonder why. Here we go. A revealing detail from Albert Breer's reporting suggests Kevin O'Connell viewed Murray as the only non band aid option available. Oh, man. Non band aid? Wow. What he saying, though? What he coming with? Here we go. Of every amazing detail provided in Albert Breer's story of how Kyler Murray signed with the Minnesota Vikings, the most interesting of them is all his is all is the most interesting of them all is his report about head coach Kevin O'Connell informing Murray that he was the only non-band-aid option they felt there was in the quarterback market. Wow. So out of all the quarterbacks who were free agents, right? Boom. Mac Jones, Daniel Jones, who else? Just list them all. They felt like Murray was the only real option. Wow, interesting. Very interesting, baby, for real. Here we go. And while Murray still has to win the job from McCarthy, allegedly, that's what they say, that's what they mouth say, right? Boom. What O'Connell said to Murray did stick with him, that he was the one guy on the market that they could see as a potential long range answer. Wow. Rather than a 1 year band aid. The idea of growing with Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Christian Darrisaw, and O'Connell and his staff was already wildly attractive to begin with. The chance to perhaps put down roots only made it more so. Now here we go, bro. According to Albert Breer, this sounds like damn near Kevin O'Connell promised him the job. Now, does that mean he did that? Because he still has to win the job, according to this article as well, and according to news, rumors, and speculations. But at the end of the day, baby, what promise did KOC make? You know, KOC is a glib speaker. Did he say the right things to make sure Murray became a Viking? Huh? Did he want to make it sound good for him? Make it sound perfect for him? Here we go. From that report, we can glean, admittedly with some skepticism, that Minnesota wasn't targeting Malik Willis or Mac Jones. Willis wound up signing with the Miami Dolphins, while Jones remains the backup to Brock Purdy in San Francisco. The Vikings may have felt there were too many unknowns to target Willis, whose price tag he signed a 3 year, $67.5 million deal with the Dolphins. Nice little bag for him, definitely, no cap. Also made him a less desirable option because the Vikings have very little wiggle room with the salary cap. Murray cost them only 1.3 million because the Cardinals are paying him roughly 36 million after releasing him. And you can tell when the team is desperate to get a player out the building by any means, the Cardinals were desperate to get Murray out the building by any means, right? They take a hit of 36 mil, let him go for 1.3 mil. a real steal, oh yeah, they was ready to cut, sever ties, and all that round yonder. Period. O'Connell's alleged comment could also be viewed as an admission that the Vikings valued their draft picks too much to justify trading them to the 49ers for Jones. San Francisco is reportedly asking for the Moon to part with the former first round pick who went 5-3 in 8 games as a starter last season. So that tells you right there what the 49ers, how they feel about Mac Jones and what type of player he is. The Vikings have whiffed on a lot of draft picks over the last 4 years, meaning they need to hit this year and next year to infuse the roster with young, talented players on rookie contracts. Here we go. The other QBs who were or still are available included veterans Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins, yeah, right, Joe Flacco, and Jimmy Garoppolo. All of them clearly fit the description of one-year band-aids. Breer's report is also bad news for J.J. McCarthy, whose future with the Vikings is very much in doubt with Murray in town. In fact, if Murray plays well, the only realistic way McCarthy has a long-term future in Minnesota is if Murray leaves as a free agent next offseason, or if he's just cool with being Murray's backup in the event that Murray signs a contract extension. Man, JJ McCarthy 9 is a true competitor. I repeat, a true competitor. Just sit back and watch him work. Everybody will be shocked. I stand on that 10 toes down for sure. Here we go. And if O'Connell really did tell Murray that he views him as a long-term option, it might indicate that O'Connell is less certain now than ever before about McCarthy's ability to develop into a franchise quarterback. Why would the Vikings be searching for a longer term option if they truly believe McCarthy just needed another year of seasoning? Yeah, big facts, no cap. That's why the whole KOC talking about competition and growth and development for McCarthy sounds like has been bullshit. Especially if he's talking about McCarthy being the future and more than a band-aid and more than just a year player, more than just a fill-in. Like, if he wants him to be the future starter of the Vikings, is he capping or just yapping? Here we go. All of this adds up to McCarthy being on the outside looking in while Murray replaces him as the starting 2026 and perhaps for many years to come. So KOC, man, slick as oil. I'll repeat, slick as oil, bro. Heavy, you hear me? No cap. North Sophia's in the building. North Sophia's in the building. What up, big dog? SKOL vibes. Sophia's in the damn building, man. Let's get it. This K1 shit. Come on, Dre. Stop calling that man K1, bro. He ain't no K1. Right? How many times I gotta tell folks Vikings fans cannot call him K1? He didn't get that nickname in many. He ain't took one snap in many, and y'all calling him K1 like he day one, A1, and all that. Huh? Huh? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Andre Sutton, QB2, Q2R, fully agree. Let's get it, bro. They acting like McCarthy ain't built like that, like he won't compete and all that. Here we go. Murray was given the number 1 spot. How do you not? KFC as I know him. Now, yep, he fried chicken, not KOC. Now his job is done. He sold his soul for another year of head coach when his play calling sucks. Woo, that boy Daniel hot tonight. That boy Daniel real hot tonight on the spot, on the damn spot. You know, Daniel, should we start calling him KFC? I might start calling that man KFC because he is food. He is food. You understand? No cap. Play calling has been piss poor, but no one ever talks about it being piss poor. You hear me, Daniel? Every time KOC protected, every time everyone else neglected. McCarthy neglected. Murray respected for what? Real talk though, you know? It's time to call KOC KFC from now on. Call him KFC from now on, for real, bro. No cap. Here we go. Northvius, shout out Northvius. He say, "Oh man, rest in peace, Rondell." Big facts, man. Rest in peace, Rondell Moore. May his soul find peace. Condolences to his family and loved ones as well. May they find peace as well. Period, bro. No cap. Again, another band-aid for our QB position. We did it with Kirk. We will do it with the collar. Crazy thing. Instead of just develop your young talented quarterback, Daniel, they want to do everything in the building, everything they can to deter JJ McCarthy. Right? Period. Con man in the building. Con man in the building. What up, big dog? Vikings ready to see Kyler Murray lead them to the playoffs and beyond. Oh, hold up, Con man. You really feel that way, Con man? Let me know. That's how you feel, Con man? No cap. What's Kyler going to give JJM to succeed better? He doesn't even know how to lead a team. EJ, come on, man. It's so obvious. KOC is a liar now, point blank. That's what I've been saying, Daniel. Real shit. Real shit. That's what I've been saying, bro. No cap. No damn cap for real. Yep. That boy Northford say liar and a fraud. Oh, clown. Oh, man. He coming in hot. That boy coming in real hot. That boy say he coming in hot tonight, man. He say liar and fraud. Oh, clown. Oh, I'm read that one. I like that one, bro. I like that one there. Northford is heavy. In my opinion, EJ, KLC lost the locker room from the QB shuffles. A lot of questions that he lost the locker room mid-season. If you watch my live, especially during game lives, always said, "Hey, bro, has he lost this team at one point? Has he lost this team though? Has he lost this team though? For real? I guess you can say he got him back at some point, but it was definitely a time, a stretch during the season where you could have to ask the question: did KOC lose this squad? Did they stop believing him at one certain point in time? I mean, shit, you saw how Metellus looked at him on the sidelines, how Brian Flores was looking at him, and all that. So we know what's up for real, Holmes. But the question is, do they believe in this man to lead them? Dre say, Tech, where you at? Tech, where you at? Oh, man, shout out my dog Dre in the building, Holmes. It's time we finally get some respect. Be staff in the building. Be staff in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Shit, man. You know? You want to bang. You don't want to bang. You don't want to bang, though. Be stabbed. That's big facts, though, man. Like it's time for respect around there. Nobody never respect the Vikings. Always trying to take respect. Well, it's time for us to take respect. Period, man. You see how the analysts do. You see how the media do year in, year out. You see the disrespect for JJ is real evident, right? So I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you, dog. No cap. That's Zoe calling him K1. Everybody calling him K1, dog. Gotta stop it, bro. Gotta stop it, period. His name is Kyler Murray. Calling him K1 like they know him or something, bro. Only Arizona fans can call him K1, period. Shout out AZ Bro 95. Only Arizona fans can call him K1, bro. Period. He ain't done nothing for the Vikings yet. Ain't took one hut hike yet. Come on now. Dale in the building. Dale in the building. What up, big dog? What up, big dog? Hey, he got to earn it. That's what I'm saying, Dale. Let him earn it, man. Let him earn it. Let him earn it, bro. For sure. Huh? Question is, will KOC make him earn it? No cap. Let's get it. Let's call home KOC. Let's call him KFC. He fried, homie. no cap, Daniel. No cap. For real. Vikings news today in the building. Vikings news today in the building. SKOL Vikes, baby. SKOL Vikes. Let's get it. Let's get it. Northfield say Delton, what up? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Here we go. JJ asked for a trade. I wouldn't trust him no further than I can throw him. Would you trust who? Trust KOC? I mean, if he did ask for a trade, would you blame him, Con Man? Shout out Con Man in the building, right? But could you blame him, dog? After all the bullshit that's going on, all the lies that continue to be told, could you blame McCarthy if he did request a trade, Con Man? He was already on the verge of doing it. So if it came to fruition, I ask you for real, Con Man, would you blame him? Especially if they didn't promise this man Murray a QB1 spot coming in the building. He ain't got to fight for it, got to earn it, got to do none of that. He just come right in the door and he the QB1 round yonder. So I ask you, how should McCarthy feel in that situation, Holmes? Dre say Tech, well, yeah, Tech quiet tonight, man. That boy Tech quiet tonight, man. For real. Comment say most definitely. So I mean, everybody can understand if McCarthy were to ask for a trade, you would definitely understand why. If he was pissed off about the situation, you would definitely understand why. Now, how do I think he will handle it? I think he will show up and show out. Put that work in and continue to put that work in this off season and continue to grow and get better. You hear me? No cap. Continue to grow and get better for sure. That's what's in him. You know, he's a winner. He winner. He has that winning pedigree. So he's not going to bow down, mad or not. He hears the news. He hears the disrespect. He understands what's going down in the boogie downtown. But knowing if JJ McCarthy, if Nine is who I think he is, this going to be fuel to the fire. And he going to come in even better. And be aware. Nine is very dangerous, dog. Very dangerous with a chip on his shoulder. Oh, yeah. Period. No cap, dog. Heavy. With a point to prove as well. Not only that, but after being done dirty, his head coach pulling a snake move, huh? Well, he's going to come in, everything locked in. Locked and loaded, ready to fire. I repeat, Holmes. Locked and loaded, ready to fire, right? Right. Boom. And everybody talking about assuming it's Murray's job. It's Murray's job. No. And I'm going to keep reiterating it. McCarthy has the advantage right now. Being in the system and all that. Be prepared to be shocked. Heavy. SKOL VIKES. Lock in 9. Lock in 9. For sure. I'm down with the JJM 2026, and that's that. 10 toes, boots laced, hand raised, hard down. Man, shout out Jay Burrell in the building. And you heard what Jordan Addison said, right? That boy gonna be a star. Now I ain't gonna be a star. Stay down. That boy Jay Burrell say he's staying down. SKOL VIKES. Yeah, true that. Oh man, shout out North Freeze, man. Shout out North Freeze in the building, man. $5 in the chat, $5 in the super chat. Much appreciate you, North Freeze. Much appreciated, much appreciated. My big dog, my levy dog, North Freeze in the building, man. Heavy. Appreciate the support, dog. No cap, you hear me? Heavy. Hey, you in the chat, like it up, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Support the channel, support the grind. Make sure you hit that bell as well, so you know when I'm rocking and rolling, and you come in and lock in with me, man. You already support the fake, support the real, Holmes. I repeat, you already support the fake, support the damn real, Holmes. SKOL VIKES, straight up. Snake oil salesman, a dishonest person selling fraudulent, ineffective products as miraculous cures. Oh, clowno to the T. Oh, damn, I know you didn't, Norsefius. I know you motherfucking lying, Norsefius. You coming in hot, boy. Boy, you coming in raw, boy. Oh, man. Oh, man, bro. That boy coming in hot on the spot. No cap. I repeat, no cap, boy. I gotta read that one again. Matter of fact, what he said, what that boy North Freeze said, bro. Heavy snake oil salesman, a dishonest person selling fraudulent, ineffective products as miraculous cures. Oh, clown to the T. Man, what a sovereign round this bitch. One more again. Oh yeah, SKOL VIKES. Yeah, bro, for sure. I didn't understand why JJ was drafted so high. He wasn't known for throwing the ball at Michigan, and I think Vikings took him so early, too early. Hey, Con man, I'll be the first one to say it. I questioned a lot about McCarthy's game coming into the draft. Check the track record, check the resume. I said I love his mental, but I questioned some of his physical attributes, period. We saw some of it, some issues during the season, but they were fixed as well. And one thing he proved, he can learn and he's a fast learner. And put in the right situation, he can be great. Once the game slows down, fix his footwork, certain mechanical errors, oh, he can definitely be great. So I feel you. I feel you. I wasn't super high on McCarthy. I wanted Penix. But once they drafted him, you have no choice but to rock with him and lock in with him and root and wish the best for him. You know, like the people who was riding his nuts during the draft, after the draft, super excited about what he gonna do, who he can be. Then he have a rough season, and what they do, man, turn their damn back on him, turn their damn back on him. Shit, that ain't shock though. Are you surprised at all? I mean, shit, that's what goes down in the real world. The real world, Holmes, on a daily basis. But trust me, believe me, when he beat out Kyler Murray, check out the look on their faces, period. JJ was the highest rated third and long passer in the country in 23. No fucking cap. Let's go, North Frisk. Let's go, bro, for real. Comment, I agree. But McCarthy isn't a lost cause. Although September will reveal what's what. Looking forward to seeing KM. It's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a real battle, and McCarthy will win the war. Kyler Murray is the worst third down QB the last past 3 years on anything. Must have 7 yards or deeper. Wow. Is that facts, Daniel? Is that facts, Daniel? Heavy. I wanted Penix Jr. too, EJ, but the Falcons jumped us. Big facts. If you watch my draft live, my draft watch party, I was pissed off when the Falcons got Penix. Yep, for sure, for sure, for sure. Shout out B staff in the building. But hey, at the end of the day, I'm riding with McCarthy. When they drafted him, I'm riding with him. Win, lose, or draw. Period. That's it, man. Hey, man, but y'all finna get up out of here. Probably get to 130 minute mark. Cut the live a little short tonight, a little shorter live tonight. Like I say, you got any more questions, comments, opinions, throw them in the chat right quick. I'll answer them before I get up out of here. Make sure you check me out tomorrow for the Bama Live. If it's major news for the Vikings, I'll probably throw a Vikings Live in there as well, just depending on what's going on, breaking news, all that. JG, Jonathan Grenard, what's up with him? Will Jonathan Grenard remain a Viking? Will he remain a Viking is the big question. I hope he does remain a Viking, but if he asking for that 27 mil, 30 mil, all that, he can go, period. Before I go, though, I want to see these rankings, though, right quick. Let me see this right here. 1 second. No. Hold on. Hold on. See what's up with it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Here we go. Here we go. Last in the power rankings in the NFC North, even following the Kyler Murray signing with Minnesota. Here we go. See. Give me 1 second. Hold on. So this is the NFC North power rankings. See where they got us at. Here we go. The NFC North is going to look a bit different in 26 as Kyler Murray is off to the Minnesota Vikings. It was a move that many of us saw coming, and it's an expected one too. All of a sudden, the Vikes, a team that won 9 games in 25, might have just signed a quarterback who could help them bump that total up by a game or two. This could end up again being the most competitive division in the NFL, and there are legitimate reasons to believe any one of these 4 teams could win it in the 2026 season. Now that Murray is headed to Minnesota, we power rank the NFC North. Let's get into that here. Very interesting, very interesting. Where does Kyler Murray becoming a Viking, how much weight does that hold at the end of the day? Power ranking the NFC North following Kyler Murray signing with the Minnesota Vikings. They got Minnesota ranked 4 last. Here we go. The Vikings could really shock some people in 26. Sure, Murray was and is not a great quarterback, but the Arizona Cardinals just did not really do him any favors and never found a way to sustain success. With a much more stable organization and an offense loaded up with talent, the Vikings do have a path to a 10-win season and a wild card berth. This team did end up winning 9 games in 25. so they're not quite as far off as you might think. Green Bay Packers number 3. The Green Bay Packers stumbled down the stretch in 25, barely snuck into the playoffs, and blew a lead in the wild card round. At some point, this team has to get over the hump, right? Well, it doesn't seem like this current regime is able to. One of the most good, not great teams in the NFL, the Packers again feel like a team slated to finish between 9 and 11 wins. What have they done this offseason to make you or I believe they'll win the division? Number 2, Chicago Bears. I am bumping the Chicago Bears down a peg as they have not necessarily improved this offseason, huh? Much of the starting secondary is now gone, and we did see this team win with slim margins in 25. In many instances, those margins do not remain in the following season. Sure, Chicago does have the right coaching staff and quarterback in place, but so do many other NFL teams. Uh, the Bears are a playoff team, but they're not quite the best right now. Number 1, Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions just could not figure out how to stay healthy these past 2 seasons, and it really bit them hard in 25. The Lions are the most talented team in the division and did sport an elite offense. In theory, all this team needs to do in 2026 is to at least be average on defense and not get hurt as much, and they'll return to the top of the division. Wow. This current regime has experience with this type of uphill battle, so don't sleep on the Lions returning to the top. They have the best quarterback head coach combination in the NFC North, and that is a big factor here as well. Wow, so I guess the Lions did make a lot of free agency moves this year. They're pretty much saying the Bears didn't get better at all. They say Murray could propel the Vikings to a winning season, but they still got them ranked 4, dead last in the NFC North. So at the end of the day, how much weight do they really put on Murray at the end of the day, baby? No cap. Here we go. Here we go. But y'all finna get up out of here, bro. Shout out my big dogs, my Levy dogs in the chat, bro. No cap. Get into the comments for our roll. JJ got a good head on his shoulders. Facts, no cap. He definitely got potential, straight up. I'm just hoping he keeps stepping his game up. They got to add more weapons around him because Addison doesn't seem like a receiver, too. That's where you lost it, Con, man. That's where you lost it right there, Holmes. Boom. When everything you was going good, you was flowing with it, baby, really flowing with it and all that. But until you said Jordan Addison doesn't seem like a raw receiver too, come on, bro, stop the cap. Like I've been saying the whole off season, damn near. Addison is like that. Addison has proven he's like that. His first year, he showed you he was really like that. As you bowed it, fool. Oh yeah. But all the McCarthy talk, respect. No doubt, respect. But when you get the speaking on Addison name disrespectfully, I can't lock in with you on that one, Holmes. Period. Point blank. Period. Dog. No cap. Addison gonna show you, and I like it. I love it. I love it. Addison gonna use it as fuel to the fire. You think he don't see people throwing smut on his name, calling him a criminal, posting up his mug shots and whatnot all over social media, all over YouTube, huh? You think Addison ain't reading the signs? Oh man, you know what time it is. Free 3 Homes. I repeat, free 3. Period. Thanks, EJ. Catch you later. Shout out North Freeze in the building. Shout out North Freeze in the building. Haha, KOC just said he can see Collar as a long-term QB. Haha, loser. Seemed like that's been a whole plot from day one, Daniel. Like I said, seemed like he been lying in every presser, in every damn presser, he been lying for real. You saw the article I read. Allegedly, he said Murray can be the future. Period. Why they let Sam Darnold get away after he led them one of their best? What's up? Why they let Sam Darnold get away after he led them to one of their best seasons in a minute was downright crazy. Hey, they blew it. They could have franchise tagged him for another year, but they blew it, man. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. No guarantee they would have made the Super Bowl or even the playoffs with Sam.